What's going on, everybody? Here, and man, what a crushing defeat. Your Sacramento Kings lose to Milwaukee Bucks, 135-126, something of that manner. And this game was, I had no expectations at first. I think that's why it was really crushing. Because at first I'm like, no matter what happens, this game's whatever. It's against one of the best teams in basketball. They won the championship last year. We'll see what happens. Well, as a loyal Kings fan as I am, I let myself get sucked in. I'm invested. I'm yelling. I'm screaming in the game. And God, so I'll say this: there was a big discrepancy on the whistle calls, and I hate complaining about the refs, but it was very blatant, especially in the second and third quarters. They just, no matter what happened, Milwaukee would get a whistle. If Kings got murked in the face, it didn't matter. No call. Obviously, Kings fans and players were getting mad. Coaches, Gentry was getting pissed. Fox was just, they never give Fox his respect. I think Fox had a total 3 free throws in the entire game, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But you got to give kudos to the Bucks. Giannis is arguably the best player in the NBA. He's a beast. He's a monster. He's almost unguardable, especially when he starts hitting a shot. Kings did okay. Again, he still dropped 34, I think, but they did okay with him as they could. I will say, though, as bad as the officiating was in those quarters and how unfair the officiating was for that point, or to that point, it was still a tight game at the last 3-4 minutes of the game. So the Kings still had a shot. They had a chance. So even with all that, we still competed with one of the best teams in the league, the championship winners from last year. What killed us at the end was the turnovers. I think Fox had 3 or 4 turnovers in the last couple minutes. Fox is my favorite player in the Kings. I love Fox, but you can't have that. That was horrible. Now I will say this: Fox is the reason why they were in the game too, though. I mean, Fox didn't drop 30, but he had 20 plus. He demands respect from the other team. Yeah, I mean, again, without Fox, I don't think we're in the game that late. But at the same time, I gotta criticize him too. You can't have 3-4 turnovers at the end of the game. That's 4 possessions where you can possibly go ahead and or at least match the other team. It just can't happen. It cannot happen that late in the game. Shouldn't happen at all, of course. But you're gonna have turnovers. But yeah, that was that did it right there towards the end. We tried as much as we could. There was so much fight in the squad. I love to see it. Dante played amazing. Even Holmes had a pretty decent game off the bench. You got to love it from these guys. Really, it was just really tough because, man, you wanted this game so damn bad. You wanted the Kings to win this game so bad, and it didn't happen. Because you were like I said, I was thinking, this game's not gonna matter. It's not gonna count. It'll be whatever because they're probably gonna get murked. They played this hard against every team. We have a lot more wins. So it gets me excited for next year. And I think Fox will start getting more respect next year. You got Sabonis, you got a couple good players on the squad. Probably trade for somebody with a first-round pick, maybe Holmes. I think you're going to see a lot better Kings squad next year. Play-in hopes are maybe 1%. I think they were at 0.3 before. I'm not really looking at that anymore, but Lakers keep losing, so that's kind of hilarious. But that's a topic for another day. Kings lost. They lose. And yes, very, very invested, and I didn't want to be, but I was. So it is what it is. I'm excited for next year, though. I'm very excited for next year. I think there's like 10 or 11 games left. They're on Murderer's Row right now. They just finished playing the NBA champs. They played the Suns on Friday. Another, that were in the finals as well. They need to play the Bulls on Monday. Top contending team also. So it's been Murderer's Row the last couple games, and we'll just see. Love to see the team fight. Love it. Love to see it. I'm very excited for next year. Disappointed in the loss, but super excited for next year. This is the hair.